Sorry for the chaos. First year event. You know how things go. All right, so this is your new official Cosplay America Runway Contest. How many people have been here before? So you know usually the Runway Contest was connected to the opening ceremonies, right? Well, last year when I was somehow roped into being an MC, I said, no, not again. We're making it its own thing. Netta. This is a costume from the first game of the series. This cosplay has a long-time dream project for the cosplayer that required learning new skills such as wig building and prop assembly. The wig originally took roughly 10 hours to build, but was reworked at a later date, adding an additional 5 hours. Each of the 4 Scarborough Fair guns required over 8 hours of assembly and hand painting. They attach to the costume via magnets for the hip attachments and custom halters crafted using foam for the boots. Sorry, listen. To create Bayonetta's iconic bodysuit, Echo took a pattern she had used for a different costume and made several modifications. She then drafted the suit using stretch vinyl and tailored the dimensions to achieve the perfect fit. The gold accents required hand stitching and some strategically placed elastic to keep the suit's mobility intact. This is one of Echo's favorite cosplays to wear because it's a fan favorite at any convention. It's comfortable to wear all day, and most importantly, she doesn't need a handler to suit up. Give her another hand. Down the center, and then sit wherever you want. Yeah. All right, next up we have R.E.N.B. Put your paws up for R.E.N.B. as Cherry and Adam from Skate the Infinity. Do you want to see the intersection between craftsmanship and chaos crafting? Look no further than the hot glue monstrosities beyond over-perfect French seams. Witness what happens when the matador of love and the AI skater come together to cause mischief and mayhem at a beef near you. But don't worry, Cherry will protect you from this draggy little menace and his love hug. All right, next up, this is the Dionysaur dressed as Esmeralda from The Hunchback of Notre Dame. When Diana was growing up, she noticed the lack of Disney princesses that looked like her. Esmeralda, although now retconned as a Disney princess, was one of the few characters that looked like Diana. Additionally, the values Esmeralda has resonated with Diana. Resonated with Diana. Compassion, courage, and unwavering, there's a second page. an unwavering commitment to justice. You could go on and on. Yes, she doesn't have her trusty goat sidekick, Jolly, on stage, but Deanna hopes that you remember that not all princesses wear crowns, and that Esmeralda is one of the goated characters of all Disney's. I clearly need more hands. Okay. They're right here. All right. This is Magi, dressed as Tim Drake's Robin from DC Comics. The design was partially inspired by the character's depiction in the Gotham Knights video game. This Robin fights using a bow staff. The yellow-lined cape has a black exterior to facilitate stealth. The costume is primarily made out of leather and vinyl, including the leather gloves, which were sewn by hand. Ooh, Batman needs a Robin, for Robin is the light to Gotham's darkness. All right, now we have a little audience participation for the next one. Are you ready? All right. Knock, knock. Boo. Do I hear crying? Well, never fear, your scary godmother is here. If you watched Cartoon Network in the early 2000s, this costume might bring back memories of the fever dream that is Scary Godmother, based on the comic books by Jill Thompson. This costume includes hand-dyed fabric, custom witchy shoes, and even a little bit of magic, handcrafted by Lady Latham. The dress, petticoat, shoes, hat, wings, and wand are all handcrafted from fabric, EVA foam, and wire. Next up, we have a whole lot of people. They're shy. They're guys. It's the Shy Guys. Featuring EV Cosplay, Never Too Much Cosplay, Kaylee Makes Crafts, That's So Cosplay, and Yup Cat. You always got to have a chair ninja. All right. Next up, we have Fire Lily and Unsea Lily. Unicorns may go unrescued for a long time, but not forever. No, keep going. Lady Almathea knows this well and invites you to join her in her quest to find the others if you are brave. They passed down all the roads long ago with the Red Bull close behind them. This great Red Bull is cloaked in fire and has the horns of a wild ox, horns with which he has pushed the others to the end of the earth. From Almathea's flowered forest floor to the curling waves and pearled horns in the sea, look and see them, how they sparkle. Unsea Lily as Lady Almathea and Fire Lily as the Red Bull from The Last Unicorn, reimagined in a French Rococo-style sackback dress and ditto suit. Their love of this classic tale is evident in every stitch and rhinestone. Presenting Zensuni St. James as Mayan Lady Ishkakal, recreating the works of Mace C. Rubio and Vittore Sodano from the film Apocalypto. Listen, we're going to start over. Listen, I owe you better than that. I'm going to let her read it. All right, this is called a redo. This is called The MC is Bad. Here we go.
Presenting Zensuni St. James as Mayan Lady Ishkakal, recreating the works of Maze C. Rubio and Vittorio Sodano from the film Apocalypto. This costume features natural dye techniques, handmade shoes and jewelry. The look of Mayan nobility is completed with a shaped hairpiece, specialty facial prosthetics, body paint, and faux dental implants.
Listen, I know where my shortcomings are, and I'm not afraid of a redo. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Yeehaw! This is Bo and Raven dressed as Hawks and Dobby from My Hero Academia Cowboy Edition. They have both been cosplaying these characters for many years, from gluing individual feathers to mastering the makeup scars. But they wanted to change things up and add a fun country western twist to their favorite characters. They wanted to remind everyone the importance of letting cosplay be fun, and a little hooting and hollering is always appreciated. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is called redemption. All right. Next, we have Peachy Kaz as circus ballerina Hatsume Miku. Peach has been studying ballet since he was in high school and loves to blend his training with cosplays that incorporate point shoes. His shoes are dyed with fabric spray paint, and the mechanical key in the back is connected to a motor to make it spin through his support garments. Next up, now introducing Her Majesty, the Ripple Star Fairy Queen from Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. Today, she is wearing a Korean hanbok-inspired version of her usual royal attire. The Shima skirt features a scalloped red outer layer with a heart-shaped button that reflects the shape of her home star. Her jacket, a Gyogori, is a garment she patterned all by herself and features a false front gorum tie and long swinging some. Sleeves she insisted on because she just looks so darn cute. And to top it off, Her Majesty is wearing a gold crown crafted with that special magic called 3D printing. Hey, wait! What's that ominous black blob floating around your head? Dark matter? Oh no! Your Majesty, are you okay? Where's Kirby when you need him? Please welcome Sora to the stage. This is her very first fashion show, and she's super excited to show off something she's put a lot of heart into. Today, Sora is cosplaying Furina, the bold and dramatic Hydro Archon from Genshin Impact. She chose Furina because she relates to her big personality, love for the spotlight, and the growth she shows through the Fontaine storyline. Sora really connects with how Furina learns to balance confidence with vulnerability. And that made this cosplay even more personal. Even though the base of her costume isn't custom, Sora made it totally her own. She created Furina's hat by hand and completely styled the wig from scratch. She actually taught herself how to take wigs apart and rebuild them just by looking at pictures. Wig styling has become one of her favorite creative outlets, and this one might be her favorite so far. Just like Furina, Sora is stepping into her power, one pose at a time. Let's give it up for Sora and her debut. Oh, here we go. All right. A little conflict is healthy for the family dynamic. Made, dyed, and assembled in 1 week, are Batman and Robin, and the most infamous of their nemesis, Joker and Catwoman. Here we go. All right, next up, daring, demure, fresh out of Wonderland, Two of Hearts is wearing the latest fashion of the cards of Wonderland, where the roses are always red and the people shout off with their heads. Give it up for Lunar Lynn as the Two of Hearts. This is so much easier. A moment of silence for Murain Sedai from Wheel of Time. A series taken from us way too soon. Give it up for Paisley and Glue. Oh, yes, okay.
Lady Gatita, a Twi'lek dancer by night, Jedi by day. Most of the costume is hand crocheted, including the lightsaber. Please welcome Lady Gatita.
Listen, when you don't know Star Wars, you give it to the person who does. All right, next up. This costume is from the No Flutter Sailor Moon burlesque art. Give it up for Zlecki as Sailor Moon. All right, next up we have Nemo. First time cosplaying as well as first time coming to Cosplay America. They've been playing Team Fortress 2 for years, so it only seemed right that it should be the first. Oh, God.
Someone who loves scrunchies.
And next up, we have someone who loves scrunchies. Give it up as Heather Duke from Heather's the Musical. All right. Say hi to Freaky Jim Bob. Thank you, Heather. And the series is from Movie Musical. Right. Listen, I don't pretend to know all the series. Okay. I know this one. All right. Welcome, Caroline Cosplay as Vi from Arcane Season 2. Be sure to enter the pit with Caroline Cosplays.
A fitness and foam work cosplayer as V from Arcane.
All right, give it up for V. All right, bye. Bye. All right, bye. All right, next up. Hundreds of years of quote-unquote friendship. Shilian and Fuyao are friends until the end. From Heaven Official's Blessing. We don't question what happens behind closed doors. Oh, yeah, right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Stardust lovers and moonbeam dreamers, prepare your hearts and hold on to your rhinestones, because bursting onto the stage with more sparkle than the silver crystal itself, she's sugar, She's sass, and she's got just enough chaos to make you blush. Give it up for the pint-sized princess of the 30th century, the cosmic cutie with a bow big enough to stop time. It's Battle Angel Cosplay as Chibiusa!
All right. That is our last contestant. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to collect the judges. I'm going to throw them behind the curtain where you can't see them. And then I have to distract you all.
Okay, got it.
All right, good luck, judges. So glad I don't have that job. I'd have the harder job. I have to entertain all of you for however long it takes them. So, yeah, I don't pretend to be an MC great. I can't pronounce a lot of things, but that's why I'm always good with redos. So, how are we enjoying Cosplay America so far? How many have already attended a workshop? How many have already done a panel? And it's only the first day, guys. How many have another workshop scheduled? How many bought like 2 or 3? How many just plan to sit in the workshop rooms for all eternity? I mean, pretty much I would if I wasn't running this. So, thank you all, one, for coming to Cosplay America. Thank you all for coming and supporting the cosplayers in this contest. And I hope you all come out and support the craftsmanship contest, which is going to be tomorrow. How many of you are entered? Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow in my much better, sitting behind a computer. How many of you considered entering and are still considering entering? I still have slots available, just saying. Yeah. So if you have a costume you're just kind of on the fence about, come see us. We will get you entered. I still have judging times available. It doesn't matter what division you are. We welcome everybody, original designs, everything. Come see us. We will take you. We will put you in that judging room. And the best part is, if you're on the fence because you're like, well, I don't know these people. I'm afraid to get in front of them. Guess what we have tonight? Meet the judges. So you can come, and those nice 3 little ladies that went behind the curtain a minute ago, you can come up and you can chat with them. You can see what they're looking for. You can get to know them. You can get comfortable with the fact that they're going to be all up in your business for about 5 minutes. So come and ask them questions. It's incredibly informal. It's in the little room that's on the other side of the lobby, and we get to chat versus a formal panel. How's that sound? So definitely come, especially if you're on the fence about entering, right? I'll bring my sign-up sheets. You can sign up there after you've met them and said, hey, these people are cool. We got this, all right? What other events are people planning to come to tonight? Yes. How about some Don May up in here? Yeah, I'll be there in PJs. I'm ready. What are we excited about for the weekend overall? More panels, more workshops? Yeah, learning all of the things. That's what we're here for, right? Cosplay America is one about making sure you leave more inspired at the end of the weekend. That you want to just run out and get supplies and start your next project. Here's a story. So a couple years ago, I went to an embossing panel at Cosplay America. Yeah, I don't know who might have done that one. So, and as soon as we got out of that room, we jumped in the car and we hit 3 Michaels and bought embossing powder. No lie. So that's what Cosplay America is about. Leaving inspired, leaving excited. And I hope all of you have that same experience. Maybe not necessarily jumping into the car and running to Michael's like we did, but to leave and go home and start that next project. Or continue on the project that you said, I don't feel like continuing on this. I'm kind of bored. Pick it back up. Come back. Come to these contests. Come to these panels. next year, hopefully, and do it all, right? That's the goal of Cosplay America. That's why we bring creators. So I really hope you all have that same experience. Don't go buy out the Michaels, but, you know, maybe get inspired. How many people, this is their first Cosplay America? Whoa, so many. So what made you decide to come and see us? Yeah, so that's pretty much the way this cosplay like convention works, right? Word of mouth. You come, you get excited, you tell two more people. Those two people come, they get excited, they tell two more people. That's how we grow, right? So make sure if you leave this convention feeling inspired, you go and tell everybody you know about this con and get them to come next year, right? That's how we grow, that's how we keep coming back. So it comes down to you guys helping us, right? So I hope you feel inspired. I hope you do the same thing that they did, inspired her to come. Who else? Who else is here for the first time, wants to tell why or how? Yeah. Listen, peer pressure from a friend. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, that might be why I'm in this. It's fine. And it's more than a frog, okay? More than a frog. Yes. I mean, I won't say I condone kidnapping, but if you're just coming to Cosplay America, I say go for it. So my first Cosplay America was 2017. And back then we had a skit portion of the costume contest. So maybe someday, because I am a performance person. Yeah, you know. I prefer to act on this stage. I want to be in front of you and put on a skit. And I would love to give that platform to all of you. Who would like that? Guess what? We have to grow. So if you guys enter the craftsmanship contest, if you enter the runway contest, if you say, hey, I want to perform on the stage too, that's how we get performances back. That's how we get more, you know, everything. So it's all about supporting not just the panels and the workshops, but the contests, the gala. Every aspect of this convention needs to be supported. So enter the craftsmanship, fill out feedback forms, and say, hey, you know what I want? I want to dance on that stage. I want to act on that stage. How many people are enjoying the fact that we created a new event for Runway? My goal is to make it bigger and better. Learning year, right? And hopefully not me as MC. Hey! I appreciate you. Who liked my cowboy accent? One half bad. Thank you, sir. My good Blazing Saddles in the back. How many people even know Blazing Saddles anymore? Thank goodness. How about Spaceballs 2 coming in 2027? We good? Oh, I don't have to delay anymore. All right, so welcome to the stage, my 3 judges. I'm not going to introduce them. They have to do that themselves. All right, so I'm going to hand it off. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, I think we got it. You can be free. All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Megan. I go by Musakura Cosplay. If you were here last year, I was also judging last year. I'm very happy to introduce some new judges to you. But I've been cosplaying for over 15 years, and I'm very excited to be here again.
Hi, I'm Brittany. I go by Thelphinam, and I've been coming to Cosplay America on and off since its inception, and so it's really great to be back here for the first time as a judge.
Hi everyone, I'm Sinister Cosplay. I'm based in Atlanta. This is my first time at Cosplay America, so I'm so excited to be here, and I'm excited to be your judge, and we have some really awesome awards to give away, so let's get started.
Kids first.
Why don't you save the first places?
Yeah.
And remember, if you win anything, you have to stay here and come with me.
Okay.
Yeah, so I got the kids. So this is first. This is second.
Here, there we go.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so we will be starting with our youth category, and we have decided on third place to go to someone who was shining on stage, and we hope that they continue. So third place goes to Heather Chandler. There you go.
All right. Okay, second place in the kids category, we decided to give it to Melanie Delaney as Heather Duke. Great job. You're rocking that green. There you go. Congratulations. Okay. Yeah. You're encumbered.
Alrighty, so we're gonna do the third place in the adult category, and this one is gonna go to Zinsuni as the Mayan lady. Yeah, keep those applause going. There you go.
No, you go.
Okay. So second place in our adults category was someone who just absolutely sparkled on stage, and we are so excited to award Battle Angel Cosplay second place in the adult.
Congratulations. And now it's time for first place kids. Drum roll, please. We've got, oh boy. Danielle Ben Harry Teddy as Lady of the Lake County and Family. Congratulations. You all were so hilarious. I enjoyed that very much. All right, who wants to hold it?
Both of us.
Come on. Oh, congrats.
This is their first time. They're very excited.
Very good.
Great job.
We'll hope we'll see you again next year.
And following along with the comedy, for our first place adult, we're going to give it to Mithril Arts as Ripple Star Queen from Kirby 64. So while we're getting everyone back on stage, just want to say thank you to everyone who came out and participated. It's really fun to be able to have a different aspect to cosplay and having a runway. Let everybody show off their costumes. So thank you all.